Hey everyone, welcome back. I am back today with the season finale of season 6 of Clone Wars. It's crazy to think that we're going to be starting up the last season. After this, I know there's a lot about season 7 that actually kind of sets it apart a little bit from the rest of the seasons, and that it came much later. I think by that point it was when Disney had come in and taken over. And it's just kind of the end of an era here, you know, for a lot of you guys watching. When you were watching this as it aired, like, this was the end of Clone Wars, and I don't think at that time anyone knew if any more was coming. So I'm excited, I'm nervous, I'm kind of like bittersweet to think that like we're this close to the end. I'm excited to see season 7. I'm excited for Rebels after this. But yeah, I just have a lot of feelings right now. So I will briefly get into what I thought of the previous episode, because it was really, really, really good and I enjoyed it. But first off, I just want to say, if you're joining me early today, you know just what that means. It means that you are one of my awesome patrons. Thank you so much. And as always, I'm sending up those big old hugs right through that screen. And if not, still thank you for joining me today. I'm glad you're here. I do hope you'll consider supporting me that way. The link to my Patreon is going to be in that description down below. If you are joining me on those YouTubes, I hope you'll hit like and subscribe for me. Thank you so much. But yeah, last time was really good. We had this really intense kind of like journey with Yoda. The beginning of, well, not the beginning of the journey, but kind of the continuation of the journey, I guess. We landed at this place where we had kind of like literally been led by the Force to be at. We had these really interesting individuals who represented all different kinds of emotions. And we learned at the end that they're just kind of like Force ghosts themselves. But the fact that they were kind of able to take form in a way, but it didn't look like what I'm used to of the Force ghosts. So clearly there is even maybe a step beyond what we learned. I mean, there is, because we're continuing our journey in this one, but clearly there's like, I think, even more to it. But yeah, we got just a lot of really interesting kind of self-confrontation with Yoda. We got to see evil Yoda. We got to see kind of the fake happy world where everything was great and everyone was alive and no one had been betrayed and everything was wonderful. And I'm like, I would be super tempted to go live in that world. I would be super tempted. That would be like my big temptation, would be to go live in the world where like everything was okay. You know, particularly when you're at war, as long as we have been, and it's a nasty, ugly war. So, but now we're off to this other planet to like confront the lot of the Sith stuff, I guess, which is going to be, I think, really scary, but also really, really good and fun and intense. So I'm excited. I'm scared. I'm all of the above. What do you say we go ahead and jump right into the next episode, the last episode of season 6 of Clone Wars. Let's go. Oh God. Wormy snake things, never good sign. It's trying to scare. They're just trying to scare you. It's trying to play on your fear. Whoa, it's working.
We are the Sith.
Afraid of you.
No.
I am not.
We shall see.
Ooh!
There is no life after death. Only nothingness awaits you, Jedi.
And they're trying to scare him.
Your fear. You will die.
Ooh!
And be nothing.
They're trying to scare you. They're trying to scare you. It's not gonna work. Oh, and it's, yeah, it's gonna be. Oh, I thought that was part of the vision at first.
Order to go to Coruscant immediately. Tell Lord Sidious I am on my way.
Oh, has Palpatine caught wind of this whole journey? Because I can't imagine he'd be too happy about Yoda uncovering things. Oh. Oh, that looks amazing though.
Why do you come to my tomb?
It looks like Darth Vader.
Darth Bane, the ancient Sith Lord, you are.
What?
And know why I am not forgotten?
Created the rule of two. You did.
Rule of 2.
The Sith.
Oh,
Have you come to be my apprentice?
that voice sounds familiar.
Kill me to gain my place.
Dead you are already.
But also Force Ghost, apparently.
Real, you are not.
You do not fear me.
Is that Mark Hamill?
Exist, you do not anymore.
It kind of sounds like him. Whoa. So he's not a Force Ghost. He is an illusion. Okay. Oh no. Oh. Oh no. I don't like. Oh no. They're playing the theme. They're playing the Vader theme.
Great opportunity
Oh.
to strike a deadly blow to the Jedi Order. But we must act swiftly.
Crap. Is he going to be interrupted because... Or are they going to go after him? I don't know. Or do they know he's not there and they're going to try to do something? I don't know. Now they're playing the Emperor theme. Just even hearing a theme gives me goosebumps. I don't like it.
There is a place where we have no control, for it is a place of absolute darkness.
What happened here?
It is a chamber where the Sith would sacrifice Jedi. The Sith of your time will find you there, and you will find them. Be careful
For real?
what they may offer.
Would allow you to sense this ripple through time and space. My old master, Yoda.
Crap.
Yes. Master Yoda has come to Moraband. Although why, I do not know.
I think
We
he'd
shall,
be...
however, use the strong bond that once existed between you and your master to allow us to see things that we otherwise could not.
Crap.
How can this be done? Hold out your hand, apprentice.
I feel like he's gonna cut his hand. I feel like he's gonna cut the
I
hand.
need
He's
but
gonna
a
cut the
drop
hand.
for the ritual to begin.
Ick. I mean, this feels like Dathomir stuff. Hate it when he uses the electric hands. It's like my least favorite incarnation of him.
To him.
But will he not sense our presence?
He just laughed in his face.
We shall come to him with a familiar face, a long-lost face, one he would be eager to see again,
Oh
one
no.
whom he would ask and want answered.
Oh,
The questions he seeks.
get away from me. Also, oh no. Don't tell me they're gonna try to like use Qui-Gon or something. Or who are they gonna use?
Please,
Oh, is it?
please free me.
Sifo
It's Sifo Dyas.
alive, you all know who did this to you?
What if I could tell you who the Sith Lord is?
I don't think his eyes are
And
always
I
in
will
there.
reveal it.
No.
He's not buying it.
You know, and together we can know who the Sith Lord is. Gain
You're not gonna
the power you deserve. And save the future.
Nah,
No.
You
not gonna happen. He's just like, no. They're gonna, for real, try to get Yoda on their side. Wow.
Yes.
Ooh, this isn't good. He's out. No, we're losing him. Oh crap.
There is no question. The ship was carrying Count Dooku. We've scanned the area and he's meeting with someone inside the building.
Thanks, Rex. Master Yoda.
This isn't real.
What are your orders? Master, this is your mission. Are you sure you're all right?
clouded the dark side has made me. Tell me, who is inside?
We intercepted a transmission calling Dooku to Coruscant. We believe he is meeting with his master, the Sith Lord.
Oh wait, but
Feel
that
what I
really,
do.
but that actually
Feel their
happened.
power.
That actually happened.
Orders.
Escape. Not if it comes to it. Execute them we must. End it now. We will.
I have no idea what's real and what isn't.
It appears we have company.
Okay. But then they were actually really doing that. They were actually really standing around like a cauldron. Oh no. No, I don't know. I don't know anything anymore. Okay, this isn't, this we know. What? He's okay. He could, if this is really happening, he could end it all here. We know he doesn't. Can't just like, although he even said, he's like, let's just execute them because we could just end it all here. Although, like I said before, things have been so set in motion. What on earth is happening? Is this all in his head? Oh! Oh no! Oh, he's not gonna do anything to hurt Anakin though. He's just gonna knock him out. He's just like, Chewie can play at that game. Let me tell you. He's gonna deflect it. He fell. He fell. But where'd he go? I don't see a body. We know there isn't a body. Yeah, there we go. Oh god, it's like a horror movie moment. Oh no! Anakin! Oh dear god. Ugh. I don't like how he's talking! It's scary! Oh my god.
Why not let him go? Let him die, and you can stop all that I will do.
He straight up basically just said that he has plans for Anakin.
Future is not yours yet.
Sweetie.
Tempted I will not be. Sacrifice all I am ready to do.
Oh dear god. Oh, Yoda! Oh, baby. Don't let him get away. Oh! He straight up just threw his lightsaber like it was a throwing star! What the heck? Get your hands off. Get... No, don't even touch him. Don't even touch him. Stop laughing. Ew. There's nothing in there. So this was real?
Died, have I?
In a way,
What?
you shall learn to maintain your consciousness after death. Enlightenment. Spirit. Balance. There is another Skywalker.
There is another.
Oh my god!
Afraid. Not much there is to say of my journey.
So, nothing significant happened to you out there?
Yes. And no.
Yes
To
and
the
no.
end, no longer certain that one ever does win a war. I am.
He's starting to see
For in
beyond.
fighting the battles, yet open to us, a path remains.
There's
That
always
unknown
hope.
for the Sith is. Through this path, victory we may yet find. Not victory in the Clone Wars, but victory
Someday.
for all time.
This was the end for a lot of you. I can't imagine how you must have felt. I feel like knowing that to a big degree he has accepted that And you can even see when he gets back how everyone's thinking like, win the war, win the war. Everyone's just so kind of micro-focused on this war. And by this point, Yoda has, I feel like, already kind of opened his mind past that and seen that, like, there is more than just this war, but also we have kind of, like he said, like, look at all we've already lost. In a way, we've already lost. We've been like hamsters in a wheel in this war. And that is not a coincidence, because when you're micro-focused on what's in front of you, you can't see everything. And I feel like that's just how Palpatine wanted it. He wanted us so micro-focused on the battle in front of us that we couldn't see all of the bigger machinations that were happening. And that, to a great degree, I feel is how he set everything in motion that he did. I just hearing there is another Skywalker, it's just like, and hearing the music, it got me very emotional. And like I said, I feel like now he's accepted that, like, it's already too late for an immediate victory, you know? If we're talking about this war, if we're talking about what's right in front of us, it's too late. Everything's set in motion. Like, I was so confused on whether or not that battle was real. I do think it was just part of, like, his journey now. Even though, like, so Dooku and Palpatine were, like, watching it and manipulating it somehow, but it wasn't real, I guess. It was just part of, like, what he was going through. And of course you're not going to be able to break Yoda. Really? For someone who orchestrated an awful lot of things in a very clever way, Palpatine can be pretty, like, just thoughtless and careless sometimes. Because, like, seriously, no, you're not going to break Yoda like that. But hearing him say that there was something that they couldn't do, that alone just made me feel like, oh my God, there is hope. And hearing that line about, like, there is another and everything, it just really, it got me. And I feel like this is how we're supposed to be feeling about Yoda at this point too. Like, it really gets you thinking long term, you know, like, what's set in motion can't be stopped. What's going to happen is already unfolding. It's already, but there's hope for the future. There's hope for the future, and that's what we have to work towards. Because I went into this thinking, like, if he finds out a lot, how will he ever go back to just, like, but this was perfect because, like, he knows a lot, but he doesn't now. So he's kind of they left it in a good position where, you know, he does have a lot of awareness now, but he doesn't have super clarity on, like, every single thing. Although he knows now that there's, so I have to ask, like, them saying there's another Skywalker, was Padme already pregnant at this point? I don't know. Like, what is the timeline in this? Because I saw a trailer for season 7 and she's pretty pregnant in that trailer. So I'm not sure. But I mean, we know that I think what they meant was, okay, there is going to be hope to bring balance at some point. But, like, it does make you wonder if they're saying that in present tense, like, what does it mean? Padme got some babies on board right now. I don't know. I don't know the timeline. That would mean this would have to be within 9 months of, or within, I don't know how far along she was in episode 3, but who knows? But wow, guys, that was great. I know for a lot of you that was the end, and I can't imagine how emotional it must have been. It was very emotional for me just because it does have, like, there is a real feeling of finality here. And I'm sure they wanted to leave it in a way where, you know, if this had to be the end, which at that time I think they pretty much thought it was, you know, they left you with, okay, even our characters in the show now are, like, ramping up for what comes beyond. So, wow, guys, what a great season this has been. This has really been a phenomenal season. I could definitely tell, like, from the end of season 5 that they were just like, okay, they were just going full speed ahead. They were not, I think the closest thing we had to kind of like a little bit more of a chill arc was the one with Jar Jar. But other than that, it was just all like, leave behind all the fun, happy stuff. From here on out, we are ramping up towards the end. I can't imagine what season 7 is going to be like. I honestly cannot even imagine. And from what I'm told, they had ideas for the rest of the series, but since they were cut short, my understanding is a lot of those are now done in comic book form, or were done in comic book form, and I will be doing my best to look into those stories before I start season 7. Hopefully before I start season 7. If not, like, very, very early into season 7, I will do my best to check those out. But then with season 7, they were like, this is just what I'm told about the series. With season 7, I guess, they were like, okay, well, we already did all those stories, so what do we do now? So it's like a totally different thing than what they were expecting to do, which I'm very, very, very excited about. And just, I saw the trailer like not that long ago, but like a few years ago. And just the trailer was like absolute fire and just made me excited. I was going to just jump in and watch the new season. And I'm so glad that I just went through the whole journey now. It took a while. It took me a few years. But it was worth it, I think. All right, guys. This has been an amazing journey. And we are coming to the end of it. I don't believe there are very many episodes in season 7. So we're in the end game now. So thank you so much for joining me up to this point. I'm excited for season 7. I loved season 6. I am just full of the feels right now. So I hope you enjoyed watching along with me. And as always, thank you so much for joining me. Please, please be sure to join me next time for season 7. I think it's going to be really, really great. And I can't wait to watch it. I can't wait for you to watch it along with me. So join me then. We will watch it together. Bye for now, guys.